Hi friends, it's Betsy. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a quick update for you. I am starting a new series here on the channel. It is going to be a renovation project. My husband and I do a lot of renovating around our property. We actually have 3 dwellings on our property and all are in need of some sort of renovation with them. So this is going to be a new series. In the fall, we were working on the renovation of a 1957 single-wide Liberty mobile home trailer that we have on our property. It's original to the property. I guess it was put here in like 57, 58, 59, somewhere around there. And it was last occupied from what I could figure, maybe 2001. So it's been empty for a really long time, but I need more space for my business because I need more space. And this would be a great place for me to expand my business and work from home on the property. So my husband was like, yes, that's awesome. Let's get on this. Let's get back to it. So we worked on it in the fall and March is coming. We stopped working in winter time because we don't have any heat in it. And March is just right around the corner. I don't care what that groundhog says. Spring is here and we are going to get back to work on the renovation of the mobile home. So in this video, I'm going to give you a little introduction of the trailer and also introduction with my husband. You'll get to meet my husband and you'll see him and I talking a little bit about what I can start getting to work on in March. So without further ado, here is a little tour and introduction to our renovation project. So we are walking up to the trailer here from the back of the property where our cottage apartment is. The trailer is on the right side of the property. It is, like I said, original to the property. It was placed there probably in the late 50s. And at the time they placed the trailer on a cement foundation. They also built the really nice porch on it and they put the awning on the trailer, and that is original to the trailer. So I'm just going to take you around and show you a little bit of what the front of the trailer looks like. We did repaint it a few years back. It has faded. It does need to be painted again. And that'll probably be something we do in a couple years from now. I've been doing a lot of landscaping. We took a big tree out that was dead in front of the trailer. And my big garden is next to the trailer. And then last summer we connected the side of the trailer to the side of the garden fence. It took me about 2.5 years to salvage all the wood that I needed to make the pickets for the garden fence. So we like to salvage things and reuse things around here. It saves a lot of money and we just enjoy doing that. So that's a little tour there of what's going on in the front of the trailer. We're going to go ahead and go inside now. Can find the right key. So we have already started doing renovations in here. We were working in here in the fall, but it got cold. So we stopped doing renovations. So my husband is replacing the wood, you can see, and we are taking out the insulation in there. We found a really good deal on paneling because I'm just going to put paneling back up in here. It's the easiest route to go. Here is the appliances we're going to be using. We found these quite a few years ago. Somebody was getting rid of all of this stuff, so it's a pink range, a pink oven, and a pink sink. There's the pink sink. So this is kind of where we're at. It's a mess out here. Vintage refrigerator from the 60s. Found at another, somebody was getting rid of it from a house. We bought that. And we also bought the awesome turquoise washer and dryer set. And that is also from the same house the fridge came out of from the 60s. It's in beautiful condition. Doesn't look like it was really used that much. And we have another old fridge back there. You're telling me that end wall is completely...
The end wall...
I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it because of the light.
The end wall is complete. the sidewall right next to you, right behind that sale sign.
Right.
I need to replace 1, maybe 2 studs. That's it. And then for this whole front wall and the other end wall is done. So we can remove all the insulation on this wall, remove all the nails. There's only like 1 or 2 studs, and you'll see them at the bottom that have damage, that you would have any wood removal. So I pretty much got rid of everything that's going to come out of this wall. So at this point you can rest assured you're not removing nails and prepping. Yeah, we're actually in
I know it looks really messy, but I mean, insulation and moving all that out will actually be pretty super easy for me to do.
Structure's been done. Now we have the panel above the door we'll probably need to pull off.
Yeah, I didn't get that when I did demo. How many years ago was that now? 5? 6?
Yeah.
I think it was 2017 when I started demoing here.
Yeah.
All right, so there is the front. That's the second bedroom. There is the bathroom. We're not even going to open that door. And here's the back room. I'm going to shut the door for the noise. So this wall is done, right? This
whole wall is done.
This whole hallway wall is done.
It is done.
Okay.
The very front where you just swore, there's 1 or 2 need a little work at the bottom. But no wood is going to be removed out of this end wall or the whole front side wall, so you can remove any of the nails that are in there.
So all the insulation, I can pull all the insulation off of these walls down below.
All the walls, actually.
Okay, so I'll take out all the insulation and start bagging that up, and I'll start pulling nails and cleaning the wood structures that haven't been replaced, so that it's a clean surface to apply the paneling to. And I should probably clean up. This was all leftover yard sale stuff that we stuck in here after the yard sale.
Yeah,
so I should probably find a new home for all the leftover yard sale stuff.
And the wiring is all, I put it in here because if you look at the box, I was ready to pull wire out to the garden. And I never pulled the wires. The conduit's out from the garden.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't light the garden up yet with electric. So we'll have to do that this spring, too.
Probably do that. They don't even need to be warm to do that.
So we aren't going to do anything to the ceilings. We think they're in pretty good condition, other than just paint them.
Yeah, paint them. In a couple places, the strips have popped down a little bit, so we'll just...
Well, that was probably from me when I was ripping paneling off years ago.
We'll go through as need be and put up
Put them back up there. So my question is, do you think we can have this ready for my business? Because I bought this big vintage haul. You know, you were there to help me do the whole thing, and I need the room. So do you think the potential's there that I can move my vintage business in here by the end of June?
The end of June could be pushing it a little bit.
No.
No.
Dum dum dum. No.
I wouldn't say no, but it just depends on what arises. Because we're almost the end of February.
I know, but I mean...
It just depends how quickly work progresses.
Well, I know. You work 7 days a week.
Well, sometimes I don't want to work 3 days a week, but it pays the bills. So what I would have to say is we could push for that, but we still have to get our flooring and do our flooring. A lot of it's going to depend...
Yeah, but I lay flooring like a ace.
Right, so a lot of it's just going to depend on weather conditions, because I don't have the heat redone yet. And if we can get you in here before the heat's done, that's not a big deal.
This is like a nice little before of the outside of the trailer, and we have to clean up our junk that's been laying on the porch. Let's go through the fence.
Here's what I resealed, all this corner bead. That was removed.
Oh,
the joints were sealed underneath it with they call it dum-dum, or it's a caulking tape.
Right.
And then we turned around and brought a bead of clear silicone down each side, further enhanced the seal on it.
Hey, there's a piece of plexiglass. I don't know if I can go through the fence. Oh, man, I can see where the wind blows. Put on my leaves. I'll have to use those in my compost. Oh, those are going to be great for my compost. Oh my goodness. The wires have blown around in the garden. my goodness, I gotta get out here. It's been a rough winter around here. It's been a really rough winter around here. Get out here and get to work in the spring. I can't wait. Gotta get out here and prune our fruit trees. Work on my compost back there. Lots of stuff to do around here. So, gasoline alley. And then we're gonna complete the rest of the fence for the trailer backyard, which is gonna be separate from gasoline alley, which is gonna be in here for my husband's treasures. I didn't say junk, I said treasures.
You could say junk.
No, treasures. That's all treasures. And at some point we're gonna rip out, I think we decided we're gonna do that window there.
Yeah.
And put in a door so that you have access to the backyard. And we're gonna build a deck for you to come out the door, and there's gonna be a deck there. It's soggy and wet out here.
We need to try actually look at the stone back here once we put the fence up.
Yeah, I think that should be on the agenda too, is that we finish putting the stone in back here up to the, I mean, we started doing the stone work up around the garden, and then this should all be stone. And then you can do whatever you want to do in Gasoline Alley. So there you go. That's what we're starting off with. I have a lot of stuff to start off doing in March while my husband's working full-time all the time, like 7 days a week. He gave me some great things that I can start doing on the project to move us along. And I'm sure after I get those things completed, we're going to have another check-in again, and he will give me some more direction on what I can start doing next. And I'm sure he's going to be jumping in there also when he has the time to start putting insulation in and to rebuild walls for me, because those are skills that I don't quite have accomplished in my tool belt yet. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I don't know how often I'm going to do renovation videos, but I definitely will be updating you as we get further things done on the trailer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.